So, good morning everyone. Good morning, sir. My name is Christy Amela Taroy, Section I, Com Typing. So, today's discussion will tackle about the different types of the computer.
Types of software. Computer software is a set of instruction that guides the computer hardware, and tell the hardware what to do, when to do, and how to do a task. Software gives life to the computer. Without software, the computer is a dead machine. Computer software is divided into application software and system software. Application software. Application software are programs that help the user perform specific tasks. Word processing software like MS Word, WordPad, and Notepad are used to create documents such as letters, reports, etc. Database software like Oracle, MS Access are to store data and perform some operations on the data. Spreadsheet software like Microsoft Excel are used to organize data in rows and columns, perform calculations, and present data in charts and graphs. Presentation software like Microsoft PowerPoint is used to display information in the form of slides. Internet browsers like Google Chrome, Firefox, and Safari are used to access the Internet. System software. System software is a set of program that controls the computer hardware. The system software is the platform for running the application software. System software are operating system and utility software. Operating system. Operating system is a software that acts as an interface between the user and the computer system. Operating systems for desktop and laptop computer are Microsoft Windows, Linux, Mac OS. Microsoft Windows is a very popular operating system created by Microsoft. The founder of Microsoft is Bill Gates. There are different versions of Microsoft Windows. Mac OS is an operating system created by Apple. The founder of Apple is Steve Jobs, and Steve Wozniak. Mac OS can run on all Macintosh computers. Linux is a free operating system that can be downloaded from the Internet. It was developed by Linus Torvalds. Operating systems for mobile devices are Android and Apple iOS. Android is the most common mobile operating system used for mobile phone and tablets. iOS is used on iPhone and iPad. Utility software. Utility software is a software used to analyze, configure, optimize and maintain the computer. Example of utility software are antivirus software, backup software, disk compression tool, file manager. Now, let's see the summary of what we have learned. Computer software is a set of instruction that guides the computer hardware. Computer software is divided into application software and system software. Application software are programs that help the user perform specific tasks. System software is a set of program that controls the computer hardware. System software provides the platform for running the application software. System software are divided into operating system software and utility software. Question time. Drop the following in the correct circle. You have 15 seconds to complete.
Every week, you will be notified by a new video. So, don't forget to subscribe, and click the notification bell. Thank you for watching Make It Easy Education.
So since there are a lot of type of it, I only pick 12. I only pick 12 in the part of the computer. So number 1 is motherboard. A printed circuit board containing the principal components of a computer or the other device with connectors into which other circuit board can be slotted. So a motherboard is the backbone that ties the computer components together at one spot and allows them to talk to each other. So without it, none of the computer pieces, such as the CPU or the central processing unit or the GPU graphics processing unit, or hard drive, could interact. So for example of this is the main board in your computer that contains the circuiting for everything required for you to type the words in your keyboard. So I have an example of the keyboard. So this is a keyboard. So the next is the CPU or the central processing unit. It is also called processor, main processor, or just processor. It is electronic circuitry that executes instructions comprising a computer program. Example of this is the part of your computer in control of all the functions, or the central computational and control unit of a computer system. So the third one is power supply. Power supply is an electrical device that supplies electric power to an electrical load. For example, is 12 volts is commonly used for drives, then while 3.3V and 5V are used by the chips and other motherboard components. So I have a picture of a power supply. Sorry. This is a picture of a power supply. So since there are a lot of it, I only pick 12 of the part of the computer. So number 1 is a motherboard. So a motherboard is a printed circuit board containing the principal components of a computer or other device with connectors into which other circuit board can be slotted. So, a motherboard is the backbone that ties the computer components together at one spot, allows them to talk to each other. So, without it, none of the computer pieces such as the CPU or the central processing unit or the GPU, the graphics processing unit, or hard drive could interact. So for example of this is the main board in your computer that contains the circuitry for everything required for you to type the words on your keyboard. So I have an example. I have a picture of a motherboard. So I'm sorry. This is a motherboard. So the next is a video card, also known as graphics card integrated circuit that generates the video signal sent to a computer display. Sorry, I don't have an example. So the next is solid state drive or SSD. Is the new generation of storage device used in computers. So SSDs use flash-based memory. For example, is a USB flash drive or thumb drive is an example of solid state drive technology. So the next is monitor. A monitor is an output device that displays information in particular or text form. So for example, a monitor is a proctor at a standardized test. So this is a picture of a monitor. So there are types of the monitor. Number 1 is LED monitor. Number 2 is OLED monitor. Then third is the DLP monitor. Then the fourth is the TFF monitor. Then the last is plasma screen. So the next is RAM or the random access memory. Random access memory is the ability to access an arbitrary element of a science in equal time or any datum from a population of addressable elements. So for example of this is the DIMM or the dual line memory module is commonly called a RAM stick, comprises a series of dynamic random access memory integrated circuit. So the next is hard disk drive or the HDD. An HDD is data storage device that lives inside the computer. So for example is hard drive. Is the location on a top desktop computer where a person could save their research paper. And then the video card. Video card is also known as graphics card integrated circuit that generates the video signal sent to a computer display. So next is solid state drive or the SSD. SSD is a new generation of storage device used in computers. So SSDs use flash-based memory. For example is a simple USB flash drive or thumb drive is an example of solid state drive technology.
Ako ruga na og gamot.
Di naman na makakuan sa?
Dili, ikaw na bito ni. Lain siya padula, lain siya padula.
Padula na bata niya.
Pagsulat-sulat, mungaw po day ka. Mungaw ka ba?
Ay, dito daw. Ay, ito daw.
Tinawa kay kamera. Ayaw siya padula nil.
Ay, padula na.
Here.
What?
Ta.
Sita. Mulog ka.
Pusta.
Pero marang
44, 45,
Butog 2 minutes.
2 minutes, 49, 50,
1 minute na.
56, 57, 58, 59, 1 minute.
Murag USB ba ito na yan?
Chicken. The chicken.
Sida hindi dyan mong kabaluan na.
Palo ano yan?
Di na siya ICT manggo, di ka ICT sa.
Kasi ito kayo ka yan?
Oh, I'm stuck.
Lag, kwa, gumba nil. Mahulog ka. Inakaw 2 minutes na.
Wala pa, 22, 23, 24. Ah. Pangaisang mamig kwarta, Nile. Forty-four, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Iliyok-liyok po diya kay para 52. Nice. Mana?